welcome to and today we will be talking about
the Civil War trailer.
I was actually pointed to Sean. Thanks a lot for stealing it from him.
Hey, Mark, you can take it. You can take it from there.
I'm kidding.
That trailer was awesome.
That trailer was epic.
I mean, I love. Well, go ahead.
No, I mean, you're done. It was epic. Bye. Just kidding. No, this trailer was just kick-ass.
I loved it from the beginning when just Ross is like Thunderbolt Ross is just talking. Well, first of all, I love that whole monologue Cap has. It's like we try to save as many as we can. Doesn't mean everybody, but it doesn't mean we.
I know. And then he's just like New York City. That wasn't Cap. That wasn't their fault. New York City was not their fault.
The fucking
alien race was coming down, and then what was the second location that they messed up?
DC and Winter Soldier. No,
that was Hydra's fault. That was Hydra's fault. And then they said Sokovia. That was Ultron's fault.
No,
that was technically Tony's fault.
Yeah, that technically actually was his bad.
So that was not Captain America's fault whatsoever.
There was a YouTuber I was looking at who was reviewing it. Who was like, "How would you feel if Tony Stark is wagging his finger in your face, telling you maybe we should be accountable?" Well, fuck that. Maybe you should be accountable.
I don't need to be accountable. I'm just here.
It's like, you're the one who made him. We didn't fucking tell you to make him.
I loved all the extra action, all the extra scenes.
Black Panther.
Black Panther running down that fucking bike and slashing the back tires.
I love that.
Takes off at full sprint and he's outrunning Captain America. I was like, oh.
The helicopter shooting at him and he's just looking up at the helicopter. Like, literally in my head, I heard.
No, he actually look up and go, T'Challa in the UN holding his father.
No, he just seems crying.
I wondered if anyone, like, I'm noticing few people notice this. The bullets bounced off his suit.
Yeah,
because it's made out of vibranium.
Yeah, he just looked up.
I was like, oh, it's so cool.
Literally in my head when he like turned around and looked at me,
I love his costume. I love
I love the way it looks, the texture and whatnot.
I can't wait for the solo movie.
And then there was the scene where the Winter Soldier tries to kill Tony and because he had like the gauntlet watch.
That scene was awesome. It was in another trailer too. But I still like. I love the look at his face. Like, holy!
So you just trying to blow my head off.
Just trying to
kill
him.
Oh hell no!
That's probably, you know what? I think that's going to be a really early scene where
we were playing patty cake till now. What the hell?
No, I know, but no, that's going to be a real. I predict that's going to be a really early scene because that's where he just completely like doesn't understand why.
I predict that's going to be early, but I do predict because you see Rhodey get shot out of the sky again. No, I think what's going to happen is Rhodey's going to get shot. No, I don't think he's dead, but something's going to mix up. Snap and go. I gotta take Cap down.
That's pretty much what he did when he punched him in the face.
Right? He might die, but I don't think he will.
You just started.
He did give him. I ain't gonna lie. He did give him like when Cap was like,
"We don't have to fight." You know what my favorite scene was at the time straight was Scarlet Witch was fucking with Vision.
Oh yeah, she's putting you. And if you look closely,
can't she suppress powers?
If you look,
sort of. I don't remember.
Can't Scarlet Witch suppress powers? Maybe that's why Vision's only around.
Well, no. The power source comes from the same thing, which that stone in the middle of Vision's forehead.
Her power comes from the stone?
Yeah, they were experimenting on her and her brother with the stone.
Oh, I forgot about that.
But what I was gonna say is, if you notice, she's pressing him to the ground because there's the tiles and stuff around his legs are broken.
Gravity must be really heavy right there.
She's just making him heavy, pretty much.
I know, but she's fucking Vision up. That was cool. I love that.
Oh, I did. Well, one of my favorite scenes was definitely Hawkeye shooting Ant-Man on the bow.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I was like, oh,
the fist. I was like,
I'm like, is he about to do to him what he did to freaking Hawkeye? No, and Falcon. And
I really hope he does.
Go hop in his suit.
That'd be so good. Dude, do you know how much his teacher?
And then you know who else you see? You see Crossbones.
Oh yeah, he punched the shit out of Cap.
I didn't even see Crossbones.
Yeah, he punched Cap.
Yeah, you see Crossbones.
Oh, that's who the guy in the suit was right there that punched Cap. That was
the guy in the black and white suit. That was Crossbones.
I was wondering who that was.
Yeah, because you pause it, you see the X, and they see the X on his mask and his chest.
And a lot of people saying, like, well, me as a Marvel fan, I know what this is. Like, did you see that big-ass facility come out of the ocean?
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Apparently that's supposed to be, like, the Marvel's version of a prison they created called the Raft, which is literally in the middle of the ocean. Like, they created this prison, which is a genius thing. When you want to put a prison in the middle of the ocean to house supervillains.
That was for the villains. That wasn't for, I thought that was the Avengers.
It was created for the villains.
It did look like a base.
But it was just like, You're telling me Cap's going to submit to that? No way. He'd rather die than friggin' live in a prison.
Pretty much.
But let's all, before we move any further, the ending.
Okay, we're going to talk first because I'm going to just leak. I'm going to leak it out. That's a problem.
That was my only issue with it. It wasn't the fact that it was Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. I love that he did it. It was the suit.
It was the suit.
I didn't like it at first either, but it grew on me now. It's growing on me.
He's a cartoon.
The more you watch the trailer, the more it grows on you.
It's a cartoon character.
But the thing is, A lot of people saying it's CG. It's not.
It's not CGI.
It's not.
But the
it's
eyes
not
are CGI.
I love those eyes though.
I love
that they're actually but like I was just telling you,
What are the
that
function,
they kind
though?
of ripped off Deadpool, ripped off Spider-Man, and now Spider-Man. So it's like, wait, they just
I
ripped
think
off.
it fits. I think it fits.
That's
It's just the suit. He just looks
that's
like
one
a
of the-
cartoon. It's
that's
just
one of the
like-
factors that
How
makes
did
it
you like
different.
the voice? I think the voice was
No, yeah, I mean, I'm totally sold. It's just the way he looks. He looks completely out of
I
place
like
in
the
this
suit.
serious
I like the
war
suit.
movie.
Well, it's not gonna be so serious. I mean, when someone screams out "underoos," which is
All right,
superhero
I'm gonna
themed
think it's
underwear,
Underoos.
you know it's not gonna be. But so, I mean,
I know, but still, it just seems like a complete misstep.
Hey everyone.
but Spider-Man never takes anything seriously. That's
true.
where
He
Deadpool
is-
gets it from.
But before Deadpool was Deadpool,
Pretty
Spider-Man was
much.
Deadpool.
Pretty much. That's the only thing I'm worried about with Spider-Man is he might be kind of doing what he's supposed to do, is become quippy and stuff. People are like, oh, that's Deadpool. I'm like, no, Deadpool!
I would love to see a-
Spider-Man!
I would love to see a crossover film with them.
Well, that never happened.
That's never happened. But no, that's you know what? No, I love Spider-Man's in it. I do. But it's the
As a lot of people
doesn't
say,
look
it is
in the
so
right.
comic
It's just
book
out of
accurate.
place.
It is so comic book accurate, from the small spider on his chest to the web shooters
But-
to the fact that he has the belt that has more replacement cartridges for his
Some
freaking
people,
spider things.
some people were saying, like a friend of mine pointed out. He said, "I wonder if in this movie they're going to include the Iron Spider suit." And I was
Probably
like,
not.
"What is that?" Because I didn't know. He told me it's the suit that he wears in Civil War. I was like, "Really?"
Probably not.
Probably not.
Because this is an introduction.
No, that's
Well, Spider-Man's gonna have a
it's just
really
like
shitty suit
you see
together,
this
though.
entire trailer, you see all the fighting, you see all the action, you see all the
was so
struggle,
good.
and all of a sudden you see this cartoon character come in. It's just like what?
He's Spider-Man.
It was pretty much just what he does.
He's a
He
joke.
cracks tension all the time.
I have never
Yeah,
seen Spider-Man serious.
I can't even tell you how many
Never seen
books
serious.
I've read where literally like there's something I mean just like, well, you guys are fighting.
You know what I love about it? It's Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh, he's the comic relief too, which is proper because he's a comic book character.
Think about this. Marvel hasn't had their hands
Oh,
on
yeah.
Spider-Man in a long time.
A lot of people are arguing too that this isn't even a scene that's going to be in the movie. This was just an
It's gonna be in
introduction.
the movie.
This was just a scene that they were showing.
No, actually, no.
This is
I
an
think
introduction
what he
scene.
said. Hey, everyone. I think that's not going to be in that
Hey
scene.
everyone.
No, like I think he's
I'm
going to say
hoping for a
something.
wisecrack. Better be a wisecrack.
Oh man, he's gonna be
Dude,
like from what
Oh my god.
from all I can tell. Well, at least you know for sure he's on Team
Stark.
So he's
But,
definitely on that
if they
side.
follow the comics, he might go to Team Cap.
Maybe.
I don't think they will.
I don't know how far down the
All
comic
right.
hole they're
So
gonna go.
anyway, guys, this trailer was epic. There's really not much more in it that I can think of at the
Sad.
moment.
Well, actually, I can talk about the things that weren't in it. The villain actually, there is a villain in this movie. As much as they didn't they didn't make the mistake of doing what Batman vs
I got it
Superman
right.
did.
High five.
The guy from Hulk.
They didn't make Baron Zemo.
No, Baron Zemo, the original founder of Hydra.
He's kind of Thunderbolt Ross is sorta.
I'm
Well,
trying
he
to-
becomes
Red
he's just
Hulk.
enforcing.
Because like when you say villain, I'm like, wait, is the guy who's telling Captain?
Not
he's not
Abomination.
like some kind of under thing villain, right?
No. Well,
No,
he
Baron
probably
Zemo.
will be. He might turn into Red Hulk.
Because like you know me, I love Marvel. I'm just not that deep into.
From
depth
what
of
I
it.
can tell, my guess is Baron Zemo is actually behind all this shit the whole time. He's sent Crossbones out there because there's actually
But
they
it
didn't
makes
show it,
sense
like-
because why they showed Crossbones. It was just like, wait, why the hell's Crossbones?
but they didn't
in the
show
whole thing?
Zemo like another studio I know showed their big villain a little too soon.
Seth, I'm sorry to say this, but the trailer. This is only their second trailer. It was
A lot of
actually
people-
better than the
A
first
lot of
trailer
people
for
said that
Batman
Marvel
vs
came out
Superman.
with this just to screw with DC because
Probably.
this movie doesn't come out for 2 months. They could have waited like
Actually,
until
both movies are coming out in the same month.
No,
No, they're not.
I thought Batman vs Superman was coming out in May too.
it was, but
Oh,
they
they changed it.
they jumped ship. They said no.
What
We're
day?
going to come out
It's
before
coming
Civil
out-
War.
Oh, it's
It
coming
comes out in a
forward.
week.
In a week?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that soon.
Yeah, comes out in a week.
Oh dang.
And we're going to go see it. Me and Sean are going to go see it.
No and me.
Here's
I'm
the
probably
thing,
gonna go
though.
with
You know
kids
what,
from
though? I will give DC props that they fixed their mistake.
Oh yeah, the
They
next
owned up to it
trailer
and they
came out
fixed
was
it.
great. I give
Like, they knew what they did wrong, and they
Like,
fixed it.
I'm
And I gotta give them kudos for that.
Like,
Good for you.
You know me. I prefer Marvel over DC, but I'll say that last trailer was really good.
Oh, it
for
was
Batman.
awesome.
That was really.
Why did you guys reveal Doomsday?
A lot of people are trying to compare the Spider-Man reveal to the Doomsday reveal, but
One
I
was
was like,
done much better.
but one I was like, one of those was done much better. But at the same time, no one knew Doomsday was in the movie for sure, so it was just like rumorville. Everyone knew Spider-Man was gonna be in the movie. That was confirmed like a year ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wasn't confirmed for a while.
Oh no, it was confirmed he was gonna be in the movie. Once Sony and then were like, we're teaming together. It was
I
like,
know, but then
They
all of a sudden
did that
Doomsday came in the
blue
picture. And you know, that's why I think a lot of
Spider-Man
fanboys
2
lost their shit, was because, you know, that they didn't know Doomsday was going to be in it.
that and,
And that,
it-
that's
yeah,
it's
go ahead.
Zod's body.
It-
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna like, I can't talk. Is that what you're going to say?
Oh no, I was
Zod's body.
gonna say a lot of people were pissed off because it changed the plot of the whole movie. Because the plot of the movie was Batman versus Superman, and then when Doomsday showed up, it was no longer Batman versus Superman. It was Batman and Superman and Wonder Woman team up. Like,
But you know what?
team up
They
movie
fight before that.
Yeah, and they said this: Superman and Batman are gonna be like. It says Superman's not gonna have any advantage, and it's gonna be completely equal.
But it broke. But I'll agree. It broke.
And then, you know what? Some Superman Man of Steel fanboys like, no, Superman destroyed Batman. It's just like, no,
But
that's not fair.
it broke the tension though, because you have all this tension, which Marvel did greatly in their trailer so far. They're focusing on Cap versus Iron Man. They're focusing on that the entire time. They're not breaking, like, because when you show Doomsday, you broke the tension. You pretty much told the fans it doesn't matter what happens on the course of this movie.
They're gonna fight you.
They're gonna get over it anyway. They're gonna be like, whatever. And Captain America: Civil War, they're probably not gonna be friends by the end of this movie.
I mean,
Not anymore.
People are gonna hate each other by the end of the movie.
like that's why I'm so curious on how this is gonna be in Infinity War, like how this is gonna lead into
I'm
it.
pretty sure the first
They're
one
gonna
is gonna be
swallow
the
it.
reuniting. It's gonna be like, okay, we got to swallow whatever. I'm curious who's gonna die. I'm hearing
Vision's gonna die.
No, no. In this movie, Civil War,
Oh, in this movie?
I'm hearing that there's gonna be a big death. I'm hearing that it's gonna be something that's controversial. That's what I'm hearing.
It's probably gonna. Well, it's probably gonna be War Machine.
controversial.
Then.
Some people were thinking it would be Cap, but like you know, if,
Why? Not, no.
I know, I'm saying
that's comic book accurate.
because in
dies?
in Civil
Yeah,
War,
Civil War.
in Civil War, Cap dies and Bucky becomes the new Cap.
So Cap comes back.
No, Chris Evans, don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do
It's
it!
not-
You're
it's
the best
not-
Cap.
It's not.
Thing is-
Chris Evans signed on for Infinity War.
Thing
He's gonna
is,
be in it.
no matter who dies, everyone's fine. No matter who dies, he's gonna come back because you know they're gonna get the time.
Did
jam.
Winter Soldier sign on?
Yeah, I mean, he signed up to 9 movies. He's only been in 3.
Signed for more movies?
He signed up for 9 in his contract. He's only been in 3.
So there's like 9 more movies he's gonna be in.
Age of Ultron, First Avengers, Captain America.
He wasn't in
He was in.
Ultron.
He was in. He was
Who?
in the first Avengers.
He's only been. No, man, he's only been in 2.
Who?
Bucky.
Oh, Bucky. I thought you were talking about Cap. I was
No,
No, Cap.
He's been in a ton.
He's got, but everyone's everyone's pretty much gonna be in this in the next movie. But apparently, someone's gonna get brought back back from the dead. But whoever dies in this movie, which I'm thinking it might be Tony, because he had the nightmare in the Age of Ultron
you
about.
can't kill Tony.
No, because remember what was Nick Fury said? The worst thing you thought was everyone died except you. So
Oh, that is foreshadowing. Maybe he'll be
that's
one that's
gonna be a good little foreshadowing. He
Man,
died.
well, you said it's gonna be a big death. It's gotta be like one of the two.
But if Cap dies, then it'd be this huge conflict with Tony too. You'd just be like, what am I doing? Like,
What have I done?
Cap is dead. Oh my god.
And then,
Like, what
and then that might lead to either a bigger brawl or a kind of a close bring
That might be-
with
No,
Bucky.
I think if Cap dies, the whole
That
group
just
that
ends.
follows
It
is
just
gonna
be
be
like,
gone.
dude, it's over. Like, there'll be no reuniting of the group. But then it could set it up with a really badass thing. Like, if they ever, like, when the Infinity War starts, and next thing you know, we're just breaking low. They'd be like, they bring Cap back from the dead, and Cap pops back up in an awesome fashion, probably.
I can do
Because
this all day.
you're just like, why he's alive? Yeah. But, I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Still, no, like that probably jarred Tony to the breaking point. Was when he gets like, what have I done? I just killed Cap.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because the whole problem, they're not trying to kill each other. They're just trying to stop each other.
Yeah,
It's
they,
like-
they think one thing is better, you know, like one
Class of ideology.
Pretty much.
And this is why I will always take Cap's side. It's because Cap will always be the morally correct guy.
Door.
I was like, Mark, the ghosts, you gotta tell them to stop.
The ghosts.
But like actually,
No, I will always take Cap's side because he's the morally correct guy. He will always be right in what he says because he does not see things in a gray area like everybody else does.
he said it in the movie. He was like, if I see something going south, I have to
do something about it.
I
This
wish
is
I
how he
wish I
is.
didn't have to, but I have to.
I have to. Usually.
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
Well, you know what? I kind of would understand Tony a little bit. Like, this guy was just so perfect. Like, because Tony's so imperfect.
Jealousy.
He's so imperfect. He has so many
Sort
flaws.
of
He
like a
sees
Lex Luthor to
this-
Superman.
Yeah, he sees this guy, and he's like, but they're friends. He's like, but man, can't you just be...
Can't you just be gray for one day in your life?
Can't you see this gray area, Cap? There's a gray area. It's kind of awesome.
Back in my day, there's no such thing.
It's kind of awesome because there's actually a scene, like, and I'm talking about the actual comic book where after, the whole thing, after the war ends, like, there's a reporter talking to Cap, and she's just like, this world's different. Like, there is gray. And, like, Cap's kind of, like, sitting back, like, you know what, maybe, like, he's not going to change his whole ideology, but but at the end of the book, he's finally accepting that there might actually be some gray in this world. He's like, things aren't the same, and maybe... But
That's what I love about Cap.
he gets killed by the end of the book, though, so I was like, oh, well, never mind.
I don't know if he'll die in this though.
I think he will.
It's
I don't
like,
know.
it might be him or it could just be War Machine. Who knows?
I don't think they would. I don't
But
think
that would
show
be
it
a
in the
big
trailer.
death.
I don't think they would.
If they kill War Machine, I wouldn't go.
He looks dead, but I
What
don't
is
think he
Widow?
is. Widow, that would be
big.
That'd be too
That'd be a big
unexpected
death.
though. That'd be
That'd be really just weird. It's like, why Widow? It's like,
It's kind of like we didn't expect Quicksilver and like Age of Ultron. We didn't expect.
well, I know, but I wasn't going. Oh.
Either that or Bucky might die.
But you know what? Though,
No,
I wasn't
no,
crying
no,
when
no,
Quicksilver died. I wasn't going. I was just going, oh well.
Oh no! When personally to me, when he died, I was kind of sad because I actually started to like him. Like in the beginning, I was like, yeah, but I actually started to like him
He
because
became a good guy.
yeah, because he had so many funny lines, and I started to like him. I started to
Didn't expect that.
by the end, I was starting to go, okay, I can't wait to see this guy in more movies.
Nope.
Dead.
Maybe
Oh, what
he's
the
the one
fuck?
brought back.
Well, there people are saying that Quicksilver might be brought back. So, because
I
Marvel
don't
doesn't
know.
have a
When Quicksilver died, I was just like, nah.
From what I hear, Marvel got rid of him because Fox has him too, and Fox's version of him is so more popular.
I actually heard that Fox's version was a lot more popular.
Oh, he's so much
Jesse
more popular.
Eisenberg play as
No, he's
And,
some other guy.
oh.
Wasn't he only Days of Future Past though?
Mm-hmm. Well, he had one scene,
He only like running like lightning.
and he
He was running around
put his
the
headphones on. And a lot of people, like scientists, were like, technically that's impossible because he's moving too fast, so that he wouldn't hear the music. So the music would be moving really slow.
Oh, fuck off. Yeah, Brit. It's like, all right. You cut down the nerd here.
We're rambling on now.
Okay.
16 minutes. God damn.
It's that good of a trailer.
It's not good of a trailer, guys. But anyway, guys, all right, let's take a side. Who would you pick, Iron Man or Tony? I mean,
I'm
Man
gonna go Okay.
I'm siding with Cap on this one.
side with Cap. I will always side with Cap.
I love Tony DeShawn, but Cap is right on this one.
It's actually funny because Tony's logically correct.
What?
There should be registered. Like there should be some.
At least
some body. Like this, you shouldn't be able to just run free and just do that and just
Yes.
destroy so many buildings and people. And
But they're saying like against. It's kind of it's like morally Cap is right.
Morally, well, even that. I mean, like the first Avengers movie wasn't Cap's fault. The second one, Winter Soldier, that wasn't Cap's fault. The third one, that was Tony's fault. I think you're right. Like, you want to be put in check.
this is Tony and Bruce.
Yeah.
It was Tony and Bruce's fault. You want to put those two in check, put those two in check. Because Captain America, he's not like that.
Well, it's like it's not your fault, but at the same time, like it's like any other job though. If you're a police officer and people die, and I mean maybe you misfired or something, it's still your fault.
Mm-hmm. They still blame you.
It's still like there should probably be some kind of
Yeah,
accountability.
blame you.
There
That means
should
it's
be
your
some type of accountability. It should
Yeah, at
be
least some kind
walk
of
away and you just whatever.
I still morally side with Cap.
Like morally, I side with Cap, but in my brain, when I think about it, it's one of those things. When I think about it, I'm with Iron Man, but my moral compass is like Cap, of course. When I think about it, I'm like, maybe there should be some type of government body over, because you guys just flying around and
Because
scared.
they had S.H.I.E.L.D., but then
people are scared, man.
Yeah.
Why not leave to the Avengers? The Avengers were the police for that.
But that's the thing. They're
Thor is gone. Hulk's gone.
Yeah, Thor called
They'll be-
half damage.
They're gonna be in a new movie together.
All right, well, I'm gonna just split the difference and say Iron Man, just for the hell's sake.
Just for the difference, dude. Really?
Well, because I'm divided inside of myself as it is right now. I just told you, my heart says Cap, my brain says Iron Man.
What about you?
No, don't bring him on
What
here.
about you? Cap or Iron Man?
Iron Man. He said Iron Man. Two
Is it Iron
or
Man or Cap? He doesn't have a choice.
two.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us on.
Cap Game Movie Show.
Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of us. And we will see you.
On the next one.
Goodbye.